Oh, so this movie, yeah, I wanted to plug this. They're not paying me or nothing, but I just wanted to do it. Queen of the Ring is executive produced by JR's Barbecue, so Jim Ross, and co-stars Walton Goggins, Gavin Casalegno, Francesca, whatever. Okay, Deborah Ann Wool, who's in like Marvel. She's in True Blood.
Right? Yeah, the True Blood.
Yeah. So Naomi's in it, Trinity Fatu, Timeless Tony Storm's in it, and Camille Brick is in it. Camille Brick, I'm just calling everyone their Twitter handles. That's what it'll be in the future.
Hey, that's what I put for my name here. I was like, type your name. Sure, I'll put it in my Twitter handle. Why not?
Yeah, dude, you might as well. So Camille, though, says, so excited for y'all to see this amazing story of Mildred Burke, the first $1 million female athlete, and of course, the prestigious holder of the NWA Women's World Championship. I'm pumped, man. Here's Camille right here. I'm excited to see this. Lots of good actors and actresses in it. And, JR put some money up is what it seemed, right? To get executive produced. What did he do? He threw some money up. A lot of times you guys see those executive producer credits. I'm telling y'all, they just put some money up.
I lived in Hollywood for like 6 years. And that's kind of the thing I learned is if you have executive and you're producing your title, you put up more money. You actually do less on like the day-to-day production. The actual producers do more, but that makes sense for where JR is. I mean, he's collecting Tony's money, hanging out in Jacksonville. He's got it to spend as well. At least he's put it to good use.
And of course, because this is going to do good. And this is entered into the BIFF 2024 Buffalo International Film Festival. I don't know how I'm going to see it. I got this theater around here that plays like old flicks and will play like the indie flicks and stuff. So me and my girl like to get down there. Hopefully they play it by me, or maybe I'll call them and be like, hey, you guys should play this. I don't know, but you make sure you check that out. So Soft Ground Uganda. Now you guys know that Duke loves wrestling. Who's coming on Friday. He came on the show before, broke all the soft ground wrestling stuff. And SGW says they wish to apologize for the ring arrival delays due to some issues, but soon unleashing the newly purchased 20-foot ring, 20 by 20-foot ring very soon. We are so much concerned about your reviews. Keep calm. We promise to display it ASAP. So basically, they still haven't shown the ring. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it all, but it's just come on now. Duke was on. Obviously, they didn't even show the ring. So I'm going to say he was probably right about everything he was saying. You know what I mean?
He is yet to be proven wrong, and he calls people's names out and tags them. He's given people every opportunity to prove him wrong, and I've yet to see it happen.
Yes.
That's all you can really say.
So Matt Cardona. Now, I believe he's making a push at returning to the WWE. Chelsea Green's even made it public, like he's destined to come back. Cardona, I think, thinks he's a main eventer. I could see it personally. Cody and him are good friends, and he did pitch to Tony Khan back in the day, like, I want to come in, but I don't want to be Cody's friend. And that's the idea Tony Khan had for him. Was like, oh, I wanted you to just come in and be Cody's friend. So I don't know, man. I could see them doing some sort of rivalry. Also, think about this, guys. You have Cena's last run coming up. Cena and Cardona. Like, Cena could do the ultimate right thing and put Cardona over like super hard during his last run. I'm not saying do that. Some people might go, blah, Phil, that's trash. But hey, either way, though, he won't pull us for this because he wants this to get. It's got 2.5 million views. Matt Cardona deserves his shine. I want to give it to him. This is his comeback video. And he goes, this was supposed to be my comeback from injury video, but it's so much more. This is my life video. The office counted me out. The fans counted me out. I even counted myself out, but I always come back. It's not over until I quit, and I'll never quit. I'm the complete Matt Cardona. And if this is a promo, he cuts and he comes back, because he's been doing all these wonky gimmicks, right? The Indie God and the Deathmatch King and all this stuff. If he comes back to WWE as the complete Matt Cardona, I love it. Come back to WWE, dude. I run with that gimmick right there.
Video.
Bro, let's play this right here. Amazing.
When is enough enough? When is the boyhood dream over? In this business, the The only thing harder than getting over is staying over. Do I have what it takes to start over? They said I was just another guy. Then I became the internet champion. They tried to ignore me, but the fans wouldn't let them. They thought I was dead. Look out! Only to come back stronger than ever. They said I wasn't tough enough. So I took the death match crown.
I think he's had this planned his whole journey since he left WWE. I think he's like, I'm going to go on a crazy run and then come back with this. I feel like he's always been 10 steps ahead.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Stay over. They said I wasn't a top guy. Then I became a god. Said I had all the tools. Creative has nothing for you. Creative? I am the creative. I am complete. The complete Matt Cardona. Starts over.
Always me! Here comes my God!
I don't think this means anything other than when's the Royal Rumble?
January.
January?
Yeah, right? That's usually what
I
it is,
mean,
the last weekend of
September,
January.
October, November, December. Do you think it's that long, or do you think I'm just sitting here thinking he's got to just show up in WWE soon, right? Even shows him and his wife together. I can't see that not being an act when he shows up.
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't save it for the Rumble, just because it would pretty much be perfect, unless they come up with something better. Which, I mean, in this creative nowadays, if they give you something really good, they're gonna follow through with it. My only hope is that if he does make his comeback, he does what he did in that first video where it starts with the O Radio song, but like right after one of the like O Radio, and then it cuts off and goes into his new stuff. Just you have that moment where the crowd can pop to remember, and then say like Ryder is dead or whatever. But I don't see how it wouldn't be the Rumble. But if they come up with something better, hell yeah.
Gotta be. Oh, I restarted the video. It's got to be one of. I was like, "What are those sounds?" It's got to be. It could be one of Cody's friends, like for the War Games or something too. But I just feel like we're gonna get Hikaleo, who's apparently. So I got news. Let's go through the miscellaneous here.
All right.
Here's a sweet chin music between two strippers in the wild. So let's just check this out. Oh, I don't want to get pulled by the Fed. Boom! Whoa, dude. Let's bring that back one more time. And then she does like an X-Pac stance, like a Bruce Lee.
She got back up though. Good for her. I thought she was down. I thought she did the Chris Rock from Friday. You got knocked the fuck out. Yeah. She was down.
And she shoots a double leg. She pulled the Jack Perry. Here's some randomness I saw that I thought was hilarious. Jake, I'm sure you'll appreciate this, but Mommy, and she just does a wink. She knows exactly how to just thirst trap the internet without even having to do anything. But this grip strength video of Conor McGregor, we'll watch this, and then we'll watch Mommy, and she beat him, dude.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay.
One time?
Yeah, okay.
So he scored a 5.58, and she outdrew him, bro. A bigger draw. Better grip strength, dude. A bigger draw with the grip.
Oh, Jesus, she killed him.
Yeah, dude, she killed him. Let's see this. 125. Is that for real?
said 125.8. Jesus.
Jesus, she crushed him. 2-time UFC champion. She has 125. Where he has
hers was pounds and his was
55.8
kilograms.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Okay.
thank goodness.
All
Because I
right.
was like, dude,
That
yeah,
makes more
do some
sense.
Steiner
I didn't
math
believe
and
it the other way. Yeah, I was like, wait, that's too much difference. Yeah, okay. Now that, even though still she beat him by 2 pounds, now that makes sense. That I buy.
So 125.8
badass.
though to 123. That's crazy. He's
Yeah.
he's a welterweight fighter, but he primarily fought at featherweight 145 and lightweight 155. Champion at both. Fought at 170 pounds. And she is what? What does Rhea Ripley weigh? Should we Google that? Do you Google what women weigh? Is that a thing?
I don't.
Yeah, I know. I don't either, dude. I'm gonna
sure
do it, man.
Do.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. Rhea Ripley weight, height, and weight. We won't make. She's 5'7". Or here, we'll look up her
I was
height.
gonna guess 5'8" was height. I thought you
Height and feet, 5'7", and then we'll look up her weight in LBS. And I know that's 137 pounds. So she weighs less than Conor, is the same height or taller. And yeah, there you go, you sickos. There you go, sickos. That wasn't me looking it up. It was you. Breaking. NWA Powerr leaving CW app. All of the episodes are leaving on the same day that NXT debuts. Makes sense. I was listening to Freddie Prinze Jr.'s podcast, showed him out wrestling with Freddie, wrestling with friends with Jeff Dye. And I think his name's Jeff Dye, and he's a good comedian, but he has the worst takes when it comes to wrestling. I can't even, it's worse than Conrad, I feel like. But anyways,
bad.
Freddie, though, is amazing. And he was talking about, he knows. So I don't know if he's spilling the beans here, but here's some hot news from your boy Phil Marks. Freddie Prinze was like, dude, I know that there's studios and networks and stuff interested in these other wrestling companies. And he named like GCW, MLW, like NWA, everything, so there you go. Hopefully we start to see other, networks and whatnot pick up more and more wrestling. Like if MLW's on TV and not just YouTube, good for them. I'm all for that, dude. I'm a big enough mark to applaud all of that. Like, is there going to be an MLW people going to war like the MLW sickos versus the TNA, TNA-ophiles? Like, is that going to start happening? Who knows? But is it good for wrestling? Maybe,
I try to record or watch any of it when it's on because MLW has been on Vice like 2 or 3 different times. I've recorded everyone. One of them was Jacob Fatu versus Hammerstone. Was the whole hour episode was that one match. It was amazing. I watched it like 3 times. It's awesome,
dude. They're awesome, and they've both been in WWE. So
right,
just people talking mess, right? Everyone sees it in those guys. But yeah, I don't know who's watching NWA anymore. I mean, shout out Aaron Rex, Aaron Idol, Damian Sandow, Ms. Dow, whatever you want to call him. And then EC3 is cool too. I know people hate on him because of Control Your Narrative. But I don't know. I've always liked his wrestling stuff he does. And he was the OVW champ. And I don't know. Shout them out. But I haven't watched Powerr in forever, dude. Since the Aldous, Eli Drake, James Storm era,
Yeah, when they were in the studio wrestling on YouTube. I was watching it then because that was fun. That was an old throwback. I like that. Some people hated on it, but I thought it was a good time, especially for what it was. There wasn't anything else like that. And then the pandemic hit and everybody was in a studio. So